guys, Instant Death Mouse here, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of a new pistol that I just got. This was a Christmas present from my wife. So, as you can see, we got the Confederate battle flag with the "We the People." You can see the name here. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. The box has 1861 American Civil War on it. Made 100% in Italy. I'm going to go ahead and open this puppy up and get right into it. Now, I know my workbench is a little cluttered at the moment. I'm working on transitioning from one space to another. So, you can see we got a little bit of literature here, some muzzle-loading rifles, pistols, and shotguns from Cabela's, an instruction and safety manual from Pietta for Blackpowder muzzle-loader revolvers and carbines. In here we have more cardboard, or more styrofoam, in a plastic bag filled with oil. So let's go ahead and break this open. Some of you may know what this is just by looking at it, just by seeing it on the box. This is a reproduction of the Colt 1851 Navy revolver. Let's go ahead and get this off. Absolutely covered in oil. I'll wipe it down a little bit here just so I can grab it without getting my hands all oily and greasy. This is a Blackpowder cap and ball revolver. It's a reproduction, not an exact reproduction. There are some things that are hit and miss on it of what they were using in the Civil War. I've read different places that these were made for use in the Confederate Navy, and I've heard others where it was made in remembrance of the Confederate Navy. The story that I was told was the Confederate Texas Navy had fought a battle in the 13th of May in 1843, and that Sam Colt had designed these pistols and engraved the battle scene from the Texas Confederate Navy. I don't know how well that's going to show up on camera into the cylinder. So when you cock the hammer back, when you cock the hammer back, the cylinder rotates and displays the full naval battle scene. This particular one was made in Italy, and the cylinder itself was hand engraved by a guy in New York. So, props to him. It looks absolutely fantastic. From some of the things that I've read on these pistols, these were called belt pistols, which was meaning that this is a pistol that would be carried on your belt in a holster. The earlier designs of revolvers were heavy, like the 1847 Walker revolver and the Colt Dragoon were so large that they were too heavy to be carried on the hip with a holster, that they actually mounted the holsters on saddles, which is where the term horse gun comes from, or horse pistol comes from. These are pretty easy to take apart down to their main components. You have a locking lug here that sticks out, and you pull that out. The whole barrel assembly comes off, and then the cylinder slides off, and then you're left with the frame and handle. But how you load these is they make stands for them where you can stand them up and do this. But you take your powder, and I think for these it's 25 or 30 grains. I'll have to double check the manual before I actually shoot it. You load your powder in there, and you gotta have on half cock so the cylinder can rotate freely. Put your powder in, you put your felt wad. Now from what I read, I may be wrong on this, but you don't absolutely need a lubricated wad, it just helps for cleanup. And then you put your ball on top, and then you run it around under here, under the ramrod, and you have two tabs that you pull down to release the rod, and that rod pushes right down to seat the ball on the powder. And you have to do this all 6 times. And then afterwards you have to go in and put a cap in each one of these places. And then you're ready to fire. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go down onto the farm, and we're going to take a couple shots with this, and these will be my first shots out of this 1851 Colt Navy revolver.
Here we go, first shots with the 1851 Colt Navy. Some people do this one-handed. I don't know if I should or not. What the heck, I'll do it one-handed. Oh man, I love it. Man, that thump though. Oh man, I love it. Heck yeah, man. Alright. Just because I want to, I'm going to try some fanning. So, here we go. That is awesome. I love this thing. Heck yeah, boy.
Alright guys, we're back at the table. We got it all cleaned up. It did surprisingly well. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. We had one or two little issues with the cap jams, but I've watched some videos and read some things online and some different forums, try to get that figured out. We'll do more testing with it, see how it does. I am going to be taking it out here shortly to do an accuracy test on it, and I'll bring you guys along for that. But I've got some ideas and some plans for this thing that I want to try out, so we'll get around to that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If any of you have one of these or know someone who does, post a comment down below of what you think of it. If you guys also post a comment or hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and if you like the idea of what we're going to do with this. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'll go ahead and set this up here. Just throw some stuff at it.